For the past couple of days, the Marvel Rivals community has been shaken by a supposed support strike where strategist players are refusing to play strategist because other roles are treated better. This all started at the beginning of Season 2, the Hellfire Gala, where the devs introduced a new performance-based rank system, where the number of ranked points you win or lose is dependent on your personal stats. This sounds great, but stats like KOs and final hits were being prioritized over stats like healing and damage blocked, leading to a situation where DPS players easily got more points when winning and lost less while losing, where tanks and healers did not have that advantage. DPS players also got rank boosted in other ways, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Instead, what I want to talk about is that the main catalyst for the support strike is a couple of comments that were made by Necros. If you don't know who that is, Necros is basically one of the most popular Marvel Rivals streamers. He's a very big voice in the community. Necros is also pretty well known for just being like toxic in general, so it's not surprising that he unprompted said that all strategist players were idiots and that it was the easiest role in the game. So that's why people aren't playing healer anymore, because why would you? Even from the beginning of the game, strategists have seen a lot of abuse, especially in the in-game chat. Even as someone who plays strategist myself, I can confirm that I have a much better experience when I play DPS. Add all of that onto a bunch of other stuff that's been happening for the past couple of months, just compounding on each other, and you have a pretty believable support strike. Now this is when I get to the reason you're here. I believe this alleged support strike is a hoax created by Ultron's backers to get more people to play him when he comes out. You're gonna have to hear me out a little bit here. Obviously, there are legitimate reasons to play something other than strategist. I'm not saying that every single Reddit post, YouTube video, and viral tweet are NetEase psyops set to infiltrate the community and spread strategist propaganda. But some of them definitely are, right? Like, this is a video game. There's no reason for people to be reacting like this unless they were riled up by an outside force. Inside the community on both Reddit and YouTube, the prevailing opinion is that the support strike is stupid, and some people haven't even noticed a difference in game. But if everyone thinks it's stupid, and it's not even happening, where did the idea come from? My theory is that someone created the concept of a support strike with the ulterior motive of garnering sympathy for healers. This idea spread through the community, as all rumors do, slowly becoming more and more dramatic and sensational, until the prominent narrative was that strategist players are heading out in droves to play Duelist and Vanguard until they are treated better. I think this is a pretty good theory. That someone who is tired of getting abused for playing strategist makes a post ranting about how they'll never play healer again, and then it spreads through the community like wildfire until it becomes popular enough to affect the balance of the game. A pretty successful propaganda campaign, if I say so myself. But where does Ultron come in? Think about it. Who stands to gain the most from the idea that strategists are weak, abused, underappreciated, and unrecognized? The next strategist to get added to the game. Thanks to the support strike, the developers are buffing every strategist and nerfing some of the biggest threats to healers. Spider-Man, in particular, is huge for Ultron, as Spider-Man is a great counter to flying characters. And how convenient! Ultron is the only strategist with a flight option. Thanks to the adjustments made to the balance of the game and the overall opinion of people who play the game, Ultron is set to be both one of the best and one of the most popular characters on release. This is an undeniable win for anyone who was planning on playing Ultron. So, in summary, here's my conspiracy theory. The idea of a support strike floats around the Marvel Rivals community until it gets co-opted and amplified by Ultron fans in order to create civil unrest, leading to the developers unknowingly buffing all of Ultron's allies and nerfing his biggest enemies, making Ultron a popular and viable character when he eventually releases at the start of Season 2.5. Thanks for listening to my deranged ramblings. I hope you will join me in my fight against Ultron propaganda by subscribing. Bye.